Niger Nerds.
Hello and welcome to Niger's Geeking Out podcast. This is episode 251. So we've crossed the halfway mark to episode 500. Wow. Yeah. It's been a while, but this is the first time we're having all of us together on the podcast in a bit. So Red the Punctual, how are you doing today?
Punctual and regular. I'm doing good.
Okay, we are glad to have you around. Yeah, for when you can make the time to be on the podcast. Kex, and you, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm very good today. Been a good week. Glad to be here. Let's talk comic books.
Okay, Dako, you?
Yeah, I'm fine now. Yeah, I'm okay. No issues. International week, so no one can complain. And the Super Eagles managed to drag a win out of playing Rwanda, so everything's all good.
Yeah.
What about the Lions? How are they doing? They've not played.
They played. They beat. They struggled to beat. Well, they beat. What was it again? Andorra. No, not Andorra. What is Andorra?
Andorra.
It was Andorra.
Yes.
2-0. Normally, this should be like a 9-0 game.
From the Lions, please now.
No,
it's Andorra now. Like who's Andorra?
Yeah, but it's the Lions.
Yeah, but that is what we used to give them. Now suddenly we're 2-0 with them. I don't understand what's going on. But you know what? This is not a football podcast, so.
Yeah, it's not a football podcast, and it was a quiet weekend for us.
You know what? Since we're all going around the table talking about our countries, Red, how did America do against them?
No, I honestly have no idea.
I didn't want you to be left out. That's why.
Did they play?
They played somebody. They got beat 2-0. I think it was Cuba or something. Something like that. They got beat.
I'm not a football fan. No.
Of course not. Yeah, you're not a football fan. Okay.
I watch volleyball.
Volleyball and calling a bit. It's okay.
I watch volleyball, a specific type of volleyball.
Of course.
Oh, is there sand involved?
The sand involved, yes.
And only one gender.
Gender is a social construct.
Yeah, we were having a nice, quiet, peaceful moment. Kex, you just had to go and through that.
I was just asking.
That's
like we're talking about bringing America into this conversation.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on. This week we have a couple of topics to get to. I mean, it's a Peacemaker focused episode. We'll be reviewing Peacemaker, but before then, there are a couple of news items I would like to discuss with the rest of the cast. And kicking things off, James Gunn has announced Man of Tomorrow. Now, Man of Tomorrow, according to James Gunn, is not a direct sequel to Superman, even though Superman will play a big role in the movie, according to him. And this just reminds me, unfortunately, of BVS announcements.
Same. I saw it and I thought it was a lie. I saw it
exactly.
I was like, oh,
this doesn't make sense now.
Yeah, this is a fake account.
I'm even confused by that statement.
Yeah,
same.
The film's called Man of Tomorrow.
Yes.
It's called Man of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
But Superman's just featuring.
Superman is
not featuring
it. No, it's not featuring. It's going to be a main part of the character, but it is not a Superman sequel. What that means exactly?
I think it means the way BVS is not a sequel to Man of Steel.
But it is.
It's not like Iron Man 2 is a sequel to Iron Man 1. BVS
it's not actually Superman 2. It's not Man of Steel 2.
Steel 2, yeah.
Oh, it's not Man of Steel 2, but what I'm saying is, okay, if it's a sequel in the way that was a sequel,
yeah,
then I'm still on board. And
that's what I think. That's what
if Superman's the main character. But when they say, oh, he's got a big role in it, I'm thinking, so who else could? And it's the title of it that's also Man of Tomorrow. That is Superman. That's his name. That's his nickname.
Yeah, it's his name, but it's also remember the poster also shows Lex in his power armor.
Okay.
In his classic power armor.
Yeah.
Also, Peacemaker 2 is set. This season of Peacemaker is apparently going to set it up as well.
Okay.
So I think that name is going to be up for definition, like multiple different characters embodying that ideology or something.
Okay.
But yeah.
So I have a question. Do we think James Gunn is beginning to drink the James Gunn Kool-Aid a bit too much? Or because it looks like he's directly involved, does he have to step back and let some people do some other things? Because he's saying he's finished the script. I don't know. I'm getting tired of his stick, everything that has a signature on it.
Gunnisms. You get tired of Gunnisms. Okay.
Yes, yeah. I've been tired of it for a while, but it's getting more and more in your face, and it looks like he's not ready to listen.
So I don't think he's going to step back. Now, I think you like Supergirl. Who wrote Supergirl? If I may ask.
It's Tom King.
So,
I think Tom King wrote the script, and then a different director is doing it.
So I think that's what's going to happen. You probably have director didn't think that's Supergirl, but I guess the glue movies, which I'm going to call like the one we just had, and now seemingly Man of Steel might just be him.
Man of Steel?
Oh, Superman.
No, Superman. Man of Tomorrow.
Man of Tomorrow. I'm just guessing that maybe he would do the Superman focused ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, like I think Kex.
I was definitely not enthusiastic when I saw it, and I was hoping that it was wrong. I was hoping that this isn't the case. But turns out it is. And I know Lex is going to be back because what's his name has tweeted that I will be back in this as Lex character.
I mean, the poster was showing Lex.
Yeah, the poster was showing, but now we've got confirmation, right? The actor said he's going to come back. I mean, it's 2 years after the first Superman movie. So we have Supergirl next year, then Superman coming the year after that. I think it's a little too soon. But again, the actor's name is like 30 something. So I guess they're trying to get his movies out as quickly as possible. I just wonder what it means for chapter 1 of Gods and Monsters, right? Where we had when it first came out, it was Superman Legacy, which then got renamed to Superman. Not a big one. Then we had I think we had Waller that was supposed to come out next. And then The Authority. And then and then Booster Gold, and then The Brave and the Bold, and then Lanterns, and then Paradise Lost. Oh no, and then Supergirl, and then Paradise Lost. Then so it feels like, first off, all of that shit is in the air now, because we definitely know that we have Clayface coming out next year with Supergirl. Yep. Authority is TBC now. The Authority is TBC now.
Authority is cancelled. Not even like it's shelved.
Yeah. I mean, CBC to the right? So we don't know if it's going to happen or whatever. But The Brave and the Bold is still on the shelf. It's still happening. Sorry. I have nothing to say.
Doc, what's going on?
I understand. Like the level of professionalism is just.
Feels like an episode of The Old Man and the House.
Sorry, guys.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, it just feels like so much has changed. And this is kind of how the first DCEU came out at first, right?
So
where it was. Oh, sorry. You want to say something?
No, continue.
Where DCEU came out and they were like, we're doing this, we're doing Cyborg. Then after Cyborg, we're doing this. Then we're doing, they had this slate and this plans. And of course, I know it's a program, right? Things change, stuff moves, milestones move, all of that. That's fine. But now it's starting to give. Are you really? Stuff is coming in, stuff is being pulled out. So what was that whole thing that we did before? Because it felt like you had showrunners, you had ideas, you had screenwriters already in place, and you had like fair ideas of, okay, this is the person that's going to direct it, or they had a direction. Now it feels like, okay, there's a lot of stuff, and Superman that wasn't even on the slate. It's being fast tracked to 2 years later.
Yeah. I don't
think
like.
Super Team is coming up.
No, I think
If it was
I think the big problem is the
Super
expectations.
with Supergirl
Super
and
what?
then Superman, super fatigue, like Supergirl, like a super movie coming out each year. I don't know.
I think expectations being settled by Gods and Monsters announcement just shows. I mean, it was a great idea, but it just shows they never learned their lesson because DC has done this before, Marvel has done this before.
Marvel has done this as well.
Announce a whole slate of
Yeah.
movies and plans, and then real life gets in the way,
Yeah.
and they have to
yeah.
and they have to change things up.
Yeah.
Because in the bid to be very transparent that he has been, I mean, the level of transparency has given us that, oh, this is our plan, this is what is being cancelled, this is what is being removed, blah, blah, blah. It causes a lot of disillusionment in like, I was looking forward to this project. Now it's gone. I don't know when it's coming out. I was looking forward to this. What's going on? Yeah. So it feels like, because if this was, what's this thing called? If there was no announcement of plans that we are just making Superman movie and we'll go from there, and they announce after Superman movie, oh, we are making Man of Tomorrow and we'll go from there, I would feel less bothered about it than I am right now. That after they've announced all these wonderful plans and projects, they've cancelled all of them. Because now it's just Clayface we have. We know that someone is writing Teen Titans.
Right?
So, yes, this is good. It's good, yeah, it's due. But we know someone has an idea for Swamp Thing that might be or might not be cancelled. We know somebody is writing Wonder Woman that might not be or might not be cancelled. He's announcing scripts.
So you said he's announcing. Do we think he has a council that he listens to? Or he's just him?
No. I think he definitely has. He's extremely collaborative. Yeah,
okay.
He has a council, but the fact that it is his own project that is getting greenlit.
That's where I was going. You know,
because stuff like Creature Commandos, Superman, then Superman 2.
Yeah. I know Waller is definitely going to happen. It's just shifted in the timeline, but that's also tangentially his project. Same with Peacemaker, right?
2 years between Superman and Superman 2. That's a bit quick.
It's quick.
It's quick, but I'd rather have that than 10 years between Man of Steel and Man of Steel 2.
Yeah.
No, I don't. So there's something between 2 and 10 now. I'm not saying you don't have to go from 2 to 10.
I know.
Iron Man did the same thing now. So what's the big deal?
Yeah, but we saw what did Iron Man 2 look like?
Oh yeah, rubbish. But what I'm saying is
exactly. Yeah, that's the point.
But Iron Man 2 made $1 billion.
No, it didn't. Iron Man 3 did.
Iron Man 3 made $1 billion.
What did 2
not
make?
2?
Was it 3?
Definitely not make $1 billion.
Oh, okay.
2 was one.
I think the first billion was Avengers.
No, I think you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. It was 7. So yeah. So, but it still made money. To me, I don't mind.
It made money.
The gap is not. To me, it's the writing.
Yeah,
and 2 years is 2 years is well enough. We had Fantastic Four in 6 months. And it was
but the thing is, I don't trust James Gunn's writing anymore. I would have.
I think it's less about not trusting. Is it about not trusting his writing or not thinking that he's the right person for Superman?
Both.
So
interesting.
So I
Both.
In a way, I agree one thing with Tunde. As much as I enjoyed Superman 2025, the biggest issue I had was the speech that should be defining who Superman is, and I thought that was the weakest aspect of the whole movie when Carl made that speech and I thought maybe I was being harsh. Maybe sometimes you might think, oh God, maybe I'm being too cynical. It didn't ring fruit to me at all. But I've now seen a lot of people react, and people who I trust, and it's that point they went, oh no, that's rubbish. And Gunn is
funny enough.
And normally Gunn is, I like his speeches normally, but that was the worst part for me of that film.
Funny enough, but did you see the behind the scenes video of him arguing with Corey Sweat about that speech?
Okay, I didn't. Please explain to me who was in favor of the version that came out versus the version that.
Oh, it was gone. Corey Sweat was like, I think the brief clip they showed of Corey Sweat was like, he didn't feel Superman would say this
Or
to
say that
defend
on-
himself
yeah.
as human. That it feels weird coming from him saying that he's human.
It didn't make sense.
Yeah,
This
And-
one with me human. I shut up. You
yeah.
know,
Like you don't defend your identity
Yeah.
as an human. Like I won't be arguing with a white person that I am black.
yeah, it's
To
like,
defend my blackness. It just doesn't.
to be
That's
honest, that is the vibe I got to
Yeah.
play. It's like, one, I said, okay, you're not human. You know, so don't, you know, yeah, you might say, oh, I'm American. I can even see those things that something that's an identity that you can acquire, attitude.
prior.
But a human is a biological, almost like a biological trait.
Yeah. it is.
And the whole speech did not come together to me for, you know.
Yeah.
It should have been.
So I think
Yeah, go on. Carry on.
yeah. What Gunn was trying to argue that it's still Superman's what's it called? How did they put it again? Insecurities that makes him argue like that. And I'm like,
Well,
I-
fine, but then,
like,
then
but then it's not being built
Yeah.
up. Like I don't get it. I don't get that much in this thing because that speech it doesn't come from an insecure person. It's coming from someone like, oh, this is my final thesis on who I am. It doesn't feel like I don't like that vulnerability is trying to hint at doesn't.
I don't understand. The thing is, the person you're even talking to, the person you're even delivering the message to, is the worst person because there's nothing you can say to convince the person. Like there's, there's
why even try to justify it to him?
why to that person?
person.
That guy is the worst.
So
man.
it's
You
like,
can't see
yeah.
the history of-
No, so I didn't see this bit, so I didn't understand that. So if you say in a weird way, what someone said there to me is somebody who's insecure would say. But
Yeah.
why is Superman insecure? I don't want my Superman to be an insecure person.
So
So which is
I
probably why it
wouldn't
didn't
mind.
land properly for me.
Yeah, I won't mind an insecure Superman, but here's the thing: this is the final scene. If Superman has his insecure, this is the final scene where it's like, okay, this is my thesis of the movie.
Yeah.
This is where the director is speaking directly to the audience. If Superman has had this kind of insecure speech in the middle of the movie, and then at the end you are getting a different version of it.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Yeah,
it works.
it rings different.
Yeah.
So
But if
question.
your end of the thesis movie is that I am still insecure, I'm like, what is the whole point of
And to be honest, the way and maybe it's exactly what you just said. Today. The way they filmed that scene, it's like, you're right. This is the great statement I'm gonna make that everybody's gonna say, okay, come to light.
Yeah.
But that's something you made. If somebody next to me was making this statement about his own race and something like that, I'll be like, are you a fool?
So I'm curious. I'm curious, Sunday. So what was Gunn's reaction when Current Sweat said no?
He was
What
just
did God say?
He was trying to.
was justifying why Superman is insecure.
Yeah.
He's still vulnerable about
Why-
his
he was trying to
identity,
say why he
and
did
that's
That's
why
what
he's
he
showing
said.
up in that
Okay.
way.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
just didn't quite.
Yeah.
And
But
then-
it just doesn't ring true to me at all.
So are there any? I know
Right.
what
So, yeah.
God has done thus far. Do you think he will incorporate some classic Superman stories in here, or
So he's the head of the studio.
what's-
He's a writer. He's a director. He's doing too much.
Yeah,
So you're not going to get it. You're not going to get a lot out of his vision.
If I'm being-
Coming to the
if I'm being
screen.
honest, I would say no. You're not going to get any classic. And I might be
Probably not.
totally off field.
yeah?
But based on even what we just discussed now, so he's painted Superman as an insecure person. Now Gunn likes all these
Underdog type.
characters with massive flaws. So I guess in a way that's the flaw he's trying to give Superman. But I don't think for me, and again this is me being a nerd. I mean, Superman at a certain stage should be confident. Yeah, he has some being naive in some scenarios, but to be secure about his identity after you're
But remember that. Remember that.
your mid-30s.
But remember that this whole movie challenged that with the discovery of the translation of his
And
parents.
I still don't like that in at
I
all.
Listen, I don't like that. I don't want to bring that. I don't want to bring that up.
Yeah,
I explained now that is what rocked.
So you think that
That rocked where
Superman
it
foundation?
rocked his foundation.
Yeah,
of who he is,
yeah.
Right? Am I here to actually just
Okay.
Conquer,
Yeah.
multiply,
Okay.
and breed.
Okay.
Am I so? Yeah, Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, but like I feel less confident in James Gunn
Yeah.
going forward than I did before Superman. But it's not so. I don't think anybody will come out and say, "Oh, what's this thing called? Superman is a terrible movie." Blah blah blah. That he should not touch Superman. Or he doesn't get the character. James Gunn is clearly a DC nerd. He knows deep lore stuff. Like he's pulling stuff out from comics in ways that I've not seen before. He's a comic book nerd.
He's a comic book nerd.
But his vision of Superman
is just
what did you bring out from lore in this that we've not seen before? I'm just
no. I think what today means. Sorry, today if I may speak for you.
Yeah.
I think what he means is that he clearly not even necessarily lore, but he knows. You know the way he brings in adjacent characters like Engineer, or the way he does deep pulls like Judo Master. Like he will bring stuff in and new characters, Metamorpho. This is someone who knows comic books. You know, there's no two ways about it.
Okay.
He knows comics.
Even the All of Justice mural that showed the history
Yeah,
of the
exactly.
characters. Up to today, nerds are still arguing over who is who there. And they are pointing out to these very, very obscure characters. Like it shows a very different timeline. Characters characters appearing multiple times in their different costumes.
Yeah.
So it's like, there's that all. Like James Gunn knows his stuff.
Stop. What moral?
Yeah.
What moral are you talking about here?
In the Hall of Justice, when I think Louis went there, I think the roof was a mural showing different characters through the ages.
Do you know? I didn't notice that.
You are joking.
I didn't notice that at all.
So it's a big thing for nerds all over the internet. They've been arguing over who is who,
right? Okay.
Which character is which character, and
What's
trying to
this movie like
all of that.
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing next after this.
Yeah.
I did not
You think I can identify, like up to today, some people cannot identify all the characters and they're still arguing
They
over certain
can't.
characters. So
You know what?
I can't.
That's a challenge I will accept.
good for you. Yeah, I would like to see you get it if you can get enough of them.
Okay.
Let's hear your vision of that. Also, he's a guy that knows comic book, and I like him for that. But I don't know, the same way Snyder doesn't get Superman in some aspects, it's the same way for me Gunn doesn't get it in some certain aspect. And I've talked a lot about this last time, like the immigrant story and things like that.
I don't agree with that.
What? No, in different areas.
I understand.
Yeah.
God knows the thing is, God definitely gets Superman way more than
Way better than Snyder.
Way better
Yeah.
than Snyder. It's just that he cannot help himself because when he's doing a film, he puts
Himself.
this is what he expects the movie to be.
Yeah.
Right? So just the same way Snyder expects the movie to be epic. It's all about shots. It's all about slow-mo. It's all about angles. But for this guy, it's more about witty banter, quirky characters. You know, that so he'll put music.
Music.
He'll put so much of it in a feature, whatever he's doing, whether it's a series, an episode, his own will be different. Yeah.
It's like
You can't bring it to do something like
he has a signature. Let's just say
So he, I think he gets the character. It's just that his signature must be there to say, this is the kind of music that I expect. Now, I believe Superman will be listening. Who wants to know what Superman listens? Who wants to know what kind of music Superman listens to? But he feels like
I like this song.
I didn't care for it, or I didn't care for or against it. I didn't care
Okay.
about it. One way or another.
Yeah. I'm with Kex on this one.
Well,
Okay.
Man of
I don't
Steel,
care enough to argue about that, but yeah, we can move on.
2027, July. Do you think it will blink? Do you think it will move?
Do I think it's a what?
Move. Do you think it will blink?
No, he'll stick to it.
No.
What is the Avengers movie coming out, and when is that coming out?
Okay, it would blink if it's going to.
I don't know when that is.
Go
I don't know
against
whether it's Christmas.
Doomsday.
I don't know whether it's summer.
If it's going against Doomsday, it's definitely blinking. Doomsday is 2026, right?
I think Doomsday is next year.
Yeah.
When next year? Late next year.
Yeah.
So if I'm correct, then
December. I mean, Doomsday is supposed to be December 18, and Secret was December 17. So it's not. Yeah, it's safe.
Okay, Christmas.
No, but
movie.
It might.
it's brand new day. It might collide with.
Oh, December 17 and December 18.
It might collide with brand new day.
When is Brand New Day?
I thought it's in the middle, isn't it? Of the two films.
Yeah. I think it might blink again. It might.
Repeat.
It might
When
shift
is
dates around.
when is
Brand
Secret
New Day is
Wars?
next year.
2027 December.
No,
Okay,
Brand New Day is
2017,
next
like,
year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brand New Day is next year, so
When?
It's July next year.
So
July
that's,
next year.
so that's the one he's going to come up against.
No, it's not.
No, it's
2027.
27.
2027.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh.
So it should be
So
safe.
it's got a clear slate. Okay, got you.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know what Marvel movie will be put in summer of 2027
No,
because it will
no,
probably be a
no.
movie between Secret War and Doomsday.
I hope not.
But yeah,
What did I say?
Fantastic
Hope
Four 2. Who knows?
not? Or X-Men. No, that'll be after. That's fine.
X-Men will probably be after. Yeah.
X-Men, that's
Yeah. But yeah, so Man of Tomorrow, a bit more cautious optimism going into that one than before.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the word.
Yeah. Okay, so quickly moving on what's this thing called? We have a brand new trailer that dropped this week.
Sorry to go back to that. To go back.
Man of Tomorrow.
Man of Tomorrow, do you think we'll see the Justice Gang there?
Yes.
Do you think we'll see the new Green Lantern there? John Stewart?
Possibly.
Depends on how the HBO show goes, right?
I don't know.
I think-
Well, we'll probably say, yeah.
I think
think
he'll be
he'll be
given.
I think he'll be there. Do you
Maybe
think
not. We might be Al Jordan. It might be John Stewart here, not Al Jordan here.
John Stewart? Yes. Do you think we will get anything Bat related?
I don't know.
No, I don't know. I think Batman will be reserved for a special film, his first outing. I can't see it just be random. I don't know if it's going to be a Brave and Bold film or a Bat film, but yeah, I think he'll be kept. Batman's like a super weapon. You can't just use it now.
and we will be getting the villain. Are we looking at Brainiac or?
It's still Lex.
I don't think Lex is going to be the main villain though.
He'll probably be forced to work with Superman for a greater
I don't think he's going to be the main villain.
which logically will be Brainiac.
I think it's going to be Brainiac.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just
Work with Brainiac against Superman.
He might first do. He might first start that way,
Okay.
and then realizing,
I don't mind.
This Brainiac is going to, it's going to be worse for me than Superman. Yeah.
I don't mind Brainiac, but let's see how that goes.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, so that's Superman Man of Tomorrow. Marvel Zombies. So this is continuing the What If Season 1 episode. That was a fan favorite. And we had a trailer drop last week for this. Have we all seen the trailer?
I have.
Okay, so Marvel Zombies is going to be 4 episodes. It's dropping this month.
Oh, it's just okay. That's fine. That's fine.
It's just 4 episodes, and yeah. So how we're excited? Yeah, how excited are we about this too?
I wasn't before this, but I really enjoyed the episode in What If. But I like this trailer a lot. I like the music. I like the rock music of this trailer. I like the fact that it's TVMA. That's for mature audiences. So I like that. I like the not Elseworld, but you know what I mean. Like the whole What If of it. He had Shang-Chi, who I really like. He had Yelena. He had Blade.
Yeah, that Blade was.
I'm excited. I'm very, 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 very excited.
And he had Kamala, right?
He had Kamala.
Yeah.
He had Kamala. Yes, he had Kamala.
Yeah.
You are struggling to identify the characters.
So who was a zombie? Who wasn't a zombie?
No, so I'm talking about
All the Avengers.
Avengers.
I mean, but the characters in this show.
the ones I'm struggling to identify were the non-zombie ones. It took me a while.
Thor is not a zombie. Thor wasn't a zombie, was he?
That wasn't a zombie. At least at the point of the trailer, it wasn't.
I don't think he was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because to me, the way it landed and everything, it was so quickly. I couldn't see if it was a zombie or not. I didn't. Really
I couldn't tell.
Yeah, but I was looking at.
But the human ones, when they were not in costume, it was very difficult. Like, is this Shang-Chi talking?
Exactly.
Is this who is this person besides Shang-Chi?
Is that Shang-Chi?
The person beside Shang-Chi was Aquafina's character.
Oh,
Wait, really?
His best friend. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
See,
because she also had powers as well. I was
He
like,
had the rings. He had the rings.
I was thinking it looked like repulsors. I'm like, wait, who is this? I don't get who this
You
is.
like who?
Yeah. It first looked like Repulsors.
Yeah,
But I was like,
yeah.
this is not Riri, so I don't know who that was. Yeah.
The person I recognized almost instantly, obviously, because of the accent and the look, was Yelena. So there was no,
Yeah.
there was no,
There was no
debating
mistake
that.
getting
And
that.
then Kamala's costume was kind of, you could see straight
Kind
away.
of gave it
So I got
yeah.
that Kamala. But the rest of it, oh, who's this? Is that? In terms of overall, am I excited for this? I'm not really, you know. I'm not saying I'm not gonna watch it. But I think it's more my apathy towards zombies. And when I say zombies, I've never liked Marvel zombies. As a comic,
Really?
I've never really enjoyed it. And I've got this thing where the zombies in the Marvel universe have actually won in their universe. They've won.
Yes.
And I think, to me, it's almost hopeless. To me,
What are you trying to save? Yeah.
yeah, to me, if 99% of your population is already zombies, what is even the point?
Yeah, what are you trying to save? Yeah.
And the fact that these zombies seem to retain more semblance of consciousness and ability to use their powers also kind of, I don't know why, irks me. And I don't know why.
I mean, if they don't have that, if they can't use their powers, then it's going to be a steamroll for the good guys. The good guys won't struggle.
Then they're not zombies. They're not shuffling around. Or even, I don't know. Yeah, I don't like it. But I'll watch it. And I'm ready to be, because the one-off-ish episode in What If, was okay.
Yeah.
I found it okay enough.
Yeah.
But 4 episodes of
Because
this,
there was a goal, there was a victory at the end. It was like, okay, there's a way to cure this at the end.
What happened at the end of that one?
I think they're looking for, is it Doctor Strange's helmet or something? I can't remember. But they had a goal, and I think they accomplished it. I need to rewatch it.
Yeah, I need to as well because
And they were heading to Wakanda or
I think
something.
they flew away. Yeah, and then when they were getting to Wakanda, they realized that.
Oh, yeah.
So Ant-Man got beat, right? And,
Yeah, I think he was decapitated, but his head was still alive.
no, was he?
Yeah. Are you talking about this?
In what?
In What If?
In the
In
What
What
If
If?
It was
What
head.
If?
Yeah, Iron was
Yeah,
head.
it was the head. He said that been decapitated.
So who did Blade slice into two?
I don't know. It looked like Ant-Man.
It looked like Ant-Man.
Maybe it was Hank Pym.
It was
Not Scott.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see how that goes because
Do we know who's playing Blade?
Who is voicing Blade?
Yeah.
who is voicing Blade? No.
I didn't see Wesley Snipes' name there. And I didn't see.
I'll check the name. I didn't see anybody I recognize.
I didn't see Marshall Ali.
Mashallah, Ali.
I
Guys, I was like,
I did like
you guys,
it.
who is doing this?
I did like.
What?
I said I liked the look of the Blade.
A lot, yeah. It was good.
A lot. And
It was
now
really good.
Gauntlet has been dropped.
To be honest,
Yeah.
I like that he had that. You know, in the Blade movies, the guy always had this overdue when he's dealing
Yes.
with. So I like that how they kept that overdue. In there.
That final chop up. It was
Like, you already killed this person. Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
it chopped him in two.
So let's say the ending flourish.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like they kept that.
Yeah. Well, okay, so we're looking forward, well, not everybody, but would watch this. I think I'm looking forward to this more than I look forward to Eyes of Wakanda, and that wasn't bad.
Okay.
That's actually very good. So
Yeah.
we'll see how this goes. Yeah. Any other comments on Marvel Zombies? Or
I'm looking forward to it. Again, I don't like zombie movies.
Yeah, that's why.
I don't like the concept of zombies. Simply because of the series, because of the futile nature of battling against them, or if you want to, the only way I could watch a zombie movie is, they're not the only way, but the only way I'll be truly invested is, they are trying to cure them, and then maybe they find the cure at the end. Like
where there's hope.
But if it's just like a bleak, desolate, we're just trying to survive, like, this is pointless.
My favorite comic zombie book is still the Deceased book.
Deceased is very good.
Yeah. I like that one a lot.
Yeah,
even though they lost the world, but at least I still like that particular book.
And this is a weird thing. And now I'm starting to doubt.
That was a good outcome.
I've still my reasons for not liking Marvel Zombies, because I do like Deceased.
A lot.
And it's, but I like Tom Taylor. I think Tom Taylor's writing is very good. And Marvel Zombies, have multiple writers. I've never just been drawn into that universe. I've even got 2 comics in my that I've just shelved that I'll read later. Latest, Marvel Zombie.
I
comics.
think for me, the difference is I think Marvel Zombies was more. This is how bad it is. It's like we're watching the tragedy unfold.
Okay.
Whereas there's still hope.
Okay, maybe.
Like people are fighting for hope, and there's hope at the end of the tunnel, kind of story.
Yes.
So it's like it depends on the kind of story you're trying to tell. I can never get into Walking Dead because it just feels like a very hopeless world. I don't care about the human characters that much to actually watch an hopeless world. But I would watch One Bodies.
I actually like Walking Dead a lot.
Hope springs eternal when it comes to humans. You don't believe we always overcome.
Yeah, because to me, The Walking Dead was not about. To me, it's them living with. That's a permanent situation, but it's not. It's not bad enough to end human race. It just makes human race lives harder. So that's the way. So I was kind of okay with that. That it's because everybody there was a potential zombie. The moment you die, you come back. So there's no cure. I think the first season they were talking about cure, but very quickly, no. This is the new normal. It's about how do you survive in that new normal. So I kind of I was okay with.
Yeah, but the thing is,
I can see why people didn't like it because they always kept on taking L's every now and then. So once they'll set up, you now got this new home, and then the L, and then be L. But in the comics, the win came, but I think the show dragged it up too long.
Okay. So I'm not a fan of that kind of world.
Okay.
I would watch a One Bodies where it's zombies but it's comedy.
Oh god.
And I'll pick that kind of world where at least there's some hope in it. There's some this thing. This world we are living in is already too crapsack for me. Green crapsack world again. But so that's Marvel Zombies. Speaking of hope, Batman issue 1 came out this week.
Yes.
Last week.
Yep.
By Matt Fraction and Josh Jimenez.
Yes.
Yep.
This is a very different take of Batman.
Yes.
And it actually got me thinking about the kinds of comic books we've been getting of late and the way comic books have become, the way they are now leaning towards. In terms of being very hopeful.
Oh, right, okay.
In terms of being a lot more brighter colors, being less cynical in their perspectives. And then you take the most cynical of characters in Batman, and then you're giving him a book like this.
Yeah.
Have we all read it?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Yeah. What did you guys think of it?
I didn't really like it.
You didn't like it? Why?
I'm not going to beat around the bush. I didn't really like it. I like Jorge Jimenez's art a lot.
Yeah.
I like what he did with Batman with James Tynion, but I like his art a lot. And I feel like I'm going to criticize it now. I feel like I'm seeing it a lot in Batman. And I would like something a bit different. I feel like... I don't want to say... I'm not going to use this word. It's too harsh. I was going to use this really... No, I'm not going to use that word. It just doesn't feel... It feels very... Honestly, it feels almost like a computer is drawing it a little bit. It doesn't... I don't get enough warmth from it anymore. I feel like I've seen it for a long time with the whole punchline thing. I would like it to change a little bit. Wow, I like his art. Maybe do something else. I don't like the blue and gray. Don't like the blue and gray it's bright blue. I don't like it for Batman. It's the 80s, early 90s look. There's the gray is light gray, the blue is bright blue. It doesn't look like something that would work against, the night. I don't.
But if you notice, this Gotham is not set at night. Yeah. It's set in the golden hour.
Yeah. True.
And I found that an interesting take because Batman books are always at night. You see the golden hour colors here. It complements this Batman is basically trying to show that this is a Batman that is not hiding.
Yeah, you're right. When she called him, it was sort of at dusk, and I was like, okay, it did occur to me that I was like, okay, you're just going to fly out the window like that, and your shadow is like everybody can see you. It's not nighttime. And I did like the not resolution, but the way he approaches, the way he, gosh, I'm going to spoil it. So please go if you haven't read it. Whatever.
Go ahead. I'm good.
The way he unmasks while he's with Wayland, I like.
They
Mama
come to
would
Jesus
never
moment.
unmask to have a conversation. There could be cameras. There could be like any number of. It was so careless to me. I was like, even if you still had your mask, you'd have to come. You could sit down and talk to this guy, but you had to unmask. Like, it was too. It's careless, the word. I get what you're going for, Fraction, but I felt like for Batman, it's too careless. So you can't do that. Can't do that.
I saw that scene, and Dako, you want to say something first?
No. I wanted to say that I agree with everything Keck says, but those very things he said is why I love this comic so much.
Why you liked it? I see.
So it's like every point he's saying, I agree, tick, 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 tick. But he didn't like those things. I actually like those things. And it's very reminiscent for me of Dennis O'Neill and Dick.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's that era brought back.
Yes.
And I kind of like that era for a while because
I loved it.
Yeah,
I loved it.
Yeah, it was more, as you said, it's not as dark, more detective lined, more crime story lined.
Yeah.
And the costume is very much that era.
Is the costume, the colors are Neil Adams.
Yes.
Batman. Run.
Isn't it also Adam West colors?
Yeah. So I like this, and I like Batman, and I think because we also got many Batman books at the moment, which are like the typical kind of Batman you get now, which is a dark and gritty. Yeah. To me, this was a welcome
change.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I dislike the other type, but I also like this one as well. So I'm quite. To me, it's almost like. This is almost like an alternate universe Batman. Almost. The way it looks, the way the city, even his Batmobile looks very futuristic. And
sorry, that's the one from the movie.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's the one from the movie. That's the one. Oh, it looks like the one from, the shape looks like the shape of the one from.
Which one? The 89?
Matt Reeves movie. Matt Reeves.
Matt Reeves. Okay.
It looks more like a car, a souped up car than
like Matt Reeves one.
And I like the use of his technology in here. Yeah, there's a lot I like it.
Oh yeah,
I liked it.
Okay, I'm glad. I wanted to like it. To be fair,
it reminds me of what Mark Waid is trying to do with Superman and Batman books, and what even Superman 2025, Fantastic Four, what they are doing with their books, in which they are making the world a lot more hopeful, a bit more silly.
Fantastic Four is so good. Yeah. And I've never really been a Fantastic Four person, but what Ryan North is doing, very, very good. Like, there are some science elements in the book. And I'm like, okay, they're traveling back to the Big Bang and
I
like it.
But I'm like, comics nowadays are already shifting from serious. There was a time when I think the 90s was very grim dark.
Yeah,
you get to be as edgy as you can. Yeah. That's when this guy Liefeld and his art were shining and raining, and that was all there was. Then the 2000s was the Batman Begins era, where it was okay. Let's make this as realistic as possible. How can we mirror real life situations? And let's have it grounded. If you're not being realistic, you are losing us as a situation of disbelief. Up until the 2010s, I think was similar, where it was more the movies influencing the comics than the comics influencing the movies, but it was a lot more. That was the Hickman era. Let's go very scientific with our storytelling. Let's go very epic, I would say, with the kind of stories we are telling. But now we are seeing a shift from, okay, you know what? Let's go back to what comics are. What comics were. Let's be silly.
Random thoughts. I don't know if this is grounded in science, proof, or anything. Is there something about comic tones and what's going on in the larger society?
I was thinking that.
100%.
When things are getting darker and grimmer outside there, people look for hope. Yeah. So the comic colors get brighter. It's like the tone starts shifting. When we're all happy and people are happy and stuff, the comics start getting grim. The people, you people are getting too comfortable. let's bring it down to
I
it.
think the rise of Mark Waid at DC is totally that's what you just said. It's like an antidote to reality.
Okay. To reality, okay.
You know, let's okay. The world is getting darker and darker. Let's give people some hope.
Okay, that's an antidote to reality. Okay.
I mean, if you look at World War, the comics were never brighter.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Like how Superman and Captain America defeated. Okay.
Yeah, because I think we've done the comic eras before, and I'm sure we can 100% we can tie those eras to how it was in real life. And how people were responding to the tones and all of that, and the response to that. Because even the 2010s, this previous era for comics, we're in the era where tech was big, where people were a lot more, tech was good, tech was scientific, like people were happy about big tech, people were excited about that. So you saw a lot more science fiction-based stories. We saw a lot more epic kind of defining what kind of stories can be told.
Even our comic book heroes were very armor-based. Even the people that traditionally they wore spandex, their spandex was made to look like armor. You had Superior Spider-Man. You had the New 52, where everybody's costume was armorish. Yeah, you know, all those Deathstroke, they all kind of wore armor instead of the traditional, you know,
spandex. And before then, it was leather everybody was wearing.
Oh, I remember that. That was image days.
So, but now I think it's like it's a very hopeful world. Very like, okay, you know what? Forget about reality for a second. Just enjoy how silly it is. Just enjoy this human moment in it. And I think that's what this book is going for.
Okay.
Batman. It's not about Batman beating up Wylon. It's like, this is my friend, and I'm going to talk to him. I'm going to remove my mask. I'm going to be more human. And I've never seen Batman. It's been a while since I've seen Batman this human, and it reminds me of my favorite Justice League episode ever, or one of my top favorite Justice League episodes. Batman and Ace.
I reminded me of that episode, but I was like, was it like Batman comic book?
It was
JLU, right?
It was JLU,
That was what I thought.
Batman and Ace, and I think that's one of the best. If you say Batman pieces of fiction, I think that will be up there. With anything that's been written about Batman, and this just reminds me a bit of that kind of storytelling. I'm like, you don't get to. What?
If you've seen it, you won't ever forget it.
Forget it, yeah.
You know, I've seen the episode, but it's not said into my memory the way it seems to have been said into
yours.
It's watch it again.
One of the Batman acts. Yeah, I can remember.
So, guys, the last panel. What do you think about the costume of Robin?
I kind of seen that before.
I've never liked.
It's not
the reddish.
Not
to me, it looked more like the costume this guy wears nowadays. My Robin.
Who?
Tim.
Yeah, is it not? Was it not Tim?
It's Tim now.
It was Tim.
Oh,
it's Red Robin.
Yeah.
No, but he called him Robin.
It doesn't matter.
Oh no.
What did you call him before?
Wait, do you think it's Damien?
Yeah, that's what I was blaming, that they just changed his costume. Because he said
it could be. I don't think it's Damien. It could be.
Okay.
It could be.
But I don't. If it could be Damien, I just assumed it was Tim when I saw the costume.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I then went back to check that. What's happening? You know, and then okay, he called it Robin. Would he call Drake Robin? Maybe just using.
It won't call Drake Robin. It won't call Hood Robin.
But he called Robin in his comic.
Yeah, but Tim, I can see him calling Tim Robin because Tim.
Yeah.
Because Tim his new name is still Red Robin. It doesn't have anything special apart from that beside him.
Yeah. Okay, so if it's Drake, then fine. I just thought maybe they're trying to change up on Drake as well.
The costumes. Okay. No, it's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
So. And it's not with any swords, so I'm like, okay. There are no swords, there are nothing. It's actually hands up.
Yeah,
that's a very Tim Drake.
That's a very Tim. Yeah, I don't think this guy will let them take him in. But let's
take him like that. Yeah, but let's see.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Actually, you go nuts.
And I think some of the dialogue kind of felt too casual, but let me give it a chance, and we'll see where it's going. Yeah, we'll see where it's going.
Oh, yeah, so that's Batman 1. I'll be keeping an eye on this particular book.
Yeah.
I like what he's doing, and yeah, we'll see where it goes.
Yeah,
So-
and I like my fractions, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So moving from Batman 1 to our big episode for this week, Peacemaker episode 3.
Yes.
The one Chris spent in the alternate dimension.
Can I say something really quickly? Sorry, I'm really sorry to interrupt you, but I just watched episode 2. I didn't realize that when you guys were talking about the guy that was talking about, hey, you tits, hey, you.
Yeah. Oh, you know, guys, was Tim Meadows.
I did not know it was Tim Meadows. No, I thought it was like in my head it was a white guy. That's
Oh, right, okay.
I love him. He was one that
Flurry.
Flurry, yeah.
Yeah, Flurry, yeah.
Yeah, Flurry, yeah. What was that name of that thing? Not Undercover Brother. He did one that he was a lover man. It was a movie. It was a movie he did back in like the 90s or early 20s. Really like a very, very good comedic actor. So once I saw him, I was like, oh, is this guy? I was like, oh, brilliant. Like this is a good actor.
Yeah.
I thought it was a nice episode 2. Just giving like a quick overview of that one. I thought it was a nice episode. I saw the whole they were English foxed up.
Yeah.
That was funny. Yeah, again, there was the aftermath of the whole orgy. Didn't like that. Didn't like.
So am I the only one? Am I the only one not really enjoying this show?
I'm not enjoying it as much as I thought I would.
Red, are you actively not enjoying it, or are you not enjoying it as much as you thought you would? I'm just
not enjoying it.
You're not enjoying
I'm
it.
not just not enjoying it. Yes. A lot of it is going over my head. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not finding it funny.
I'm not finding it funny as well.
So
there are some jokes that I'll crackle at, but it's not funny.
So the season 1 was silly. It was funny in an awkward way, in a quirky way.
I didn't.
This one, I'm just not. Yeah.
I do find Vigilante funny. So when he comes on screen, I'm like,
him talking spiders. His delivery is on point.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
But the other.
Yeah, so here's the thing.
Even Harcourt.
I think the comedy.
Harcourt actively dislike.
Oh yeah.
I do like
So,
that.
I don't think I even liked the last season. If I'm honest, he's one of my least favorite characters in it.
Who?
Harcourt. I was never really a big fan of us. I do think there's a slight shift in the tone or / comedy level, and I think the fact that Vigilante is not in it as much is also part of that. He's not really in this a lot at all. It's been a lot more focused on Chris directly. Now, obviously, in episode, I think for me personally, I enjoyed episode 3 the most. Yet, it's not that it was any funnier. I just felt, you are doing something that's just not good. Has no good ending to it in my view, anyway. And I felt sorry for him. So I was in this episode felt sorry for Chris than I've had before. I'm also
that's interesting.
in the fact that I think the path you're going on is going to cost you more.
There's no permutation where it ends well.
Yes, at all. I can't see it.
You feeling sorry for Chris? I don't at all. And I think we'll get to that.
Okay.
We'll get to that when we talk about that what he's doing.
Yeah.
Because like this episode, I just don't like what he's doing, how he's going about it. I just don't care. And I'm like, I know this is going to end badly. Yeah. And now I'm just waiting for it to end badly. So I can go, yes, that's ended badly for you. You deserve it. Rather than...
I guess the way I look at it is like, you see this person's having a bad day and then decides, I'm going to go and do these things. And you could see, oh God, no, these are not the right things. You don't want to do this. But you could see why he's making those decisions. And obviously, the fact that a few of the decisions are made under the influence of alcohol, if not even drugs. And I thought, oh God. And then when he's in that situation, and in this episode, he's in this situation, and I thought, it's like he's seeing the love that he should have had, or he could have had, if his love had turned different, if a certain
but even that love fell apart in that universe, right?
No, yeah, not really.
But in that universe, I
he-
think
no.
he was the one who
Oh,
messed it
sorry.
up.
When I say he's getting locked, I'm talking about the Earth One Chris
Right,
right now.
yeah.
Forget what happened to the Chris in that universe. I'm not talking about him. Chris One now that he's gone to this other universe.
Yeah.
He's not,
Oh, you're talking about the adoration and love from everyone. Okay. I thought you were talking about love for Harcourt.
The way his brother talks to him, the way his brother is there for him. I think, guy, you're touching yourself. This is not your family.
You see?
Yeah, go on.
You see, if he had not killed his brother, if he had not killed himself, and for some whatever reason, he finds himself in this situation.
He didn't kill. Well, so let's be very clear. Let's be very clear. He did not kill it.
If he had not caused his death of himself, if he had not been involved,
That guy did not give him.
the other guy was the cause of his own death.
if he was not involved in that situation, and he finds himself in this world where he himself is missing, and he finds he can slot himself into this world and is dealing with all of that, I'm like, okay, I can muster up some sympathy for you in this situation, even though I don't agree with your decision. But you are coming off where you know how the universe, that universe, Chris, lost his life. You are taking over his life, and you are intentionally, and after you can mention the alcohol makes him go to the other world, but when it's clear-aired and everything, I'm like, how badly is your decision-making skills at this point in time that you are choosing to explore what is in this particular world? You are making plans in this particular world. You are going out of your way to go and try and toast.
And that's the funny thing. When he met Harcourt,
the
Harcourt of this dimension, it did not go the way I expected. To be honest, the Harcourt of this dimension was not what I expected, if I'm being honest.
Oh, I have theories about that.
Okay, I would love to hear that.
I have theories about that.
For once, this is the most normal and human I've ever seen Chris in that interaction with this Harcourt.
With Harcourt.
And I thought, it kind of took me aback a bit. He literally was not an asshole for once.
He was simping.
I mean, his conversation with Harcourt in the last episode too, he was simping there as well. He knows how to.
Maybe because I've got a big dislike for the F1 Harcourt, and so far this F2 Harcourt seems to be, I left you because you're an ass. And we kind of know that guy's an ass. The F2 Chris is a big ass, and because our F1 guy is now acting. Well, let's use. I don't want to use Red's word of simping, but he seems a lot more, accepting of his faults when he's talking to Harcourt, and he's not even pushing it. Because to be honest, the way he reacts to our Harcourt in F1, I thought he was pushing it, and that's why I thought, leave this guy alone. But this time around, he wasn't. He was kind of like, okay, I'll take it to play. So I start feeling and I feel this can't last. This moment of joy or good feeling you're feeling is about to crash harder than anything. And then he went and then guys, we'll talk about this episode, but we've not given a summary because I was going to talk about the whole fight scene. Go on.
Quick summary of the episode. First thing, there's a big twist at the beginning in that we go back in time to before the Suicide Squad movie.
Yes.
And then we see that Harcourt and Rick Flag Jr. were a secret item before this particular show.
Yes.
So we also see that Rick Flag Jr. and Enchantress were an item.
Yes. And it was
so Rick Flag Jr. was dating both of them.
No, he
was dating Enchantress, and this was a side chick. Harcourt was a side chick. Best friend, bestie, side chick kind of situation.
But can we just say that? Can we just say that guy is Joe Kinnaman is like such a cool guy, like
we'll get to that.
The guy, honestly, when the guy was talking to Harcourt in that episode, I think it was episode 2 when he was in the bed. I was like, this guy is just so cool. I was just like, this guy is just.
Is that episode 2, episode 3?
That was the beginning of episode 3. You've seen episode 3 then?
No, maybe I saw it somewhere. Maybe I saw that clip somewhere.
So F1 Rick Flag Jr. is like a player. he's dating June. He's having this side check haircut, and even the affair is almost like very well controlled. It's not like I'm a side chick.
I mean, to be fair, at that point before the show, he was talking about breaking things up in June to go steady with haircut.
But Haircut said no.
And then Haircut said no. But that is recontextualizing why Haircut doesn't like Chris in the first place. It changes your entire mindset of this is the guy that killed my best friend / lover, blah blah blah. And so even though I can work with him, the whole thing that Chris is trying to bring up a relationship, like that's
so now
he's taking
now we're going to the Earth 2 dimension.
Yeah.
She married. Did she marry
Peacemaker?
Peacemaker. And now left him to date Rick Flag.
And Rick Flag is the one acting like he's like, when all these simp comedic characters that are so insecure, they see the guy.
Rick Flag. Where? Rick Flag?
In the new Earth 2. Earth 2, yeah.
Okay.
He's alive in Earth 2. And he's currently dating Harcourt.
Okay.
But it's very clear Harcourt still likes Chris.
Yeah.
And then he is acting like
very insecure.
All these muscle-bound scenes that don't have any sense, that are very comedic, that will be hiding behind walls to spy on the babe talking to the other guy. Like, Joe Kinnaman plays that character so well in this show that you kind of end up feeling bad for him. Yeah. It's like an insult that never grew up.
No, I thought, oh, you're an idiot. I didn't feel sorry for him at all. I just thought, oh, this guy's an idiot in this universe. Because when Chris showed up at the office, and he saw, I thought there would be a proper man-to-man beef.
But no, they didn't go that route.
But at least, when everybody's trying to mark their territory around, but it wasn't even that. It wasn't like that at all. He totally went into defensive mode. Yeah, as you said, it's like almost like comedy level character. And so you're not even a threat. Because to me, if that was my rival, you're not a threat if you're acting that way.
Yeah,
go on.
Thinking of that particular, the way he's acting here, I would have said this entire world was a dream by Chris, based on the way what's this thing called? Rick Flag is acting here. So that this entire world is a perfect world imagined by Chris of what a perfect life for him would look like, and not a real world at all.
I actually think this is the premise of this whole world.
So you think that's an imagination? You think it's dreaming?
No, I don't think it's an imagination. But I think for the purpose of this story, they've made this world a perfect world for our Chris. So even his rival is a simp. Everybody idolizes him. He's a superhero.
So this is him.
Go on.
So this is him manifesting that world.
No, I don't think he's manifesting.
Maybe not manifesting, but like if you get to how was this world created, what's bettered this world, I don't think it's an alternate universe on its own that stands on its own. I would go with that. It's a universe that was bettered for Chris's, like, it's too perfect for Chris, a world. Okay. To just be a random other universe. But that's one theory for me. There's another one
I had a thought that somehow he was attracted to that universe for that reason. That somehow... And
that universe called his name.
Yeah. But that's just a wild theory because why would... But it's so perfect for him so far. So far. I'll use the phrase "so far." I mean, he's clearly adored. I think they're the top heroes in this universe. And then there's a scene where now, who was talking about being uncomfortable with this world? I think it was Duke.
Oh, then this is the other part of this is my other theory why I think they won't go that way.
Okay.
There is no black person in this world.
No, don't say black person. There's no
person of color.
Non-white person in this whole world.
No non-white person.
I didn't say one.
Non-white person.
No Hispanic, no Chinese, no Asian.
The ladies are dressing conservatively. Yes. And this is my theory on Harcourt, that she's fitting the submissive woman trope in this particular world. That's why she's more open and
she's
free.
Yes. She's
in this particular world.
Personality is totally different from
Totally different in this world.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's a very Midland.
Niger nerds. Niger nerds.
Right at this point, where we are cancelled.
I'll be honest with you, we're just doing this podcast for ourselves at this point. So. This is therapy, right? This is therapy.
Yeah.
So
Speak your mind.
there are some terrorists in this dimension. And
Yeah.
when they mentioned these terrorists, I was fully expecting those terrorists to be people of color.
To be
100%.
Yeah, but they were not.
But they were white.
They were all,
as well.
Yeah. They were all white.
Yeah. So, what were you going to say?
So the Harcourt and every other person felt like some version of a Mormon church.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I no. That's what I felt. It felt like when I saw
Yeah.
the ladies, very
Conservative
Bible
Midland
Belt. Is it Bible
Christian.
Belt?
Yeah.
Bible
Belt,
Belt. That whole kind of.
So were all the women dressed like that? I noticed how
No, there was skirts, like proper. Apart from the one in the car.
Apart from that one
the
one in the car that.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay.
That flashed him.
Oh, somebody flashed him. Okay.
Yeah.
So wait, there's an action sequence that I saw involving a helicopter and then people clapping for him and then another shows up.
Yeah.
So
towards the end of the episode, he's having a very lovely walk with Harcourt, and they're talking, he's sharing his feelings, and then right in front of them, the Sons of Liberty decide to attack a DMV.
Yes.
That's the name of the terrorist group, to blow up a DMV to stop something from controlling the world. And this is why I think this is a perfect world for Chris, because it's only Chris that can think of something like that.
Yeah, exactly. It makes no sense. Yeah.
Because so they attack a DMV, they set up a bomb that is the easiest thing to disarm. It's a bomb where you just unplug the wires and you unplug all the wires and the bomb stops. So he in his casual costume, in his casual t-shirt that the other universe wears, who reminds me of a certain kind of man in Nigeria that dresses like that. Well, a certain group of men that dress like that, like the way Chris is dressing in that universe.
Can you not even talk? Because I know you.
You say, because I think I know what you're going to say.
I'm not saying anything new yet.
Please.
Don't say.
I don't want that smoke. I don't want that smoke. But even though you said that, I knew straight away where you're going with that.
I thought you guys were brave.
I know there are some levels of bravery.
Today just finding trouble for where there's no need to find trouble. You understand?
But well, in that particular set, it jumps into the building, it takes out everybody, kills everybody in a spectacularly heroic fashion, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
and then it gets to the bomb.
It was a very, very great action piece. Don't misunderstand. It was a main action piece.
Don't misunderstand me.
Yes.
It's a great action sequence, like the way he fights and everything. But he shows him in the most heroic light. Then he gets to the bomb, and all he has to do is just unplug 4 wires from it. The bomb stops. Then the people escaping in the helicopter, his brother flies into the helicopter, blows it up, and then they celebrate 2 of them below as the heroes
the
of
way
the day.
his brother blew out that helicopter, I thought it was a bit epic.
It was epic.
He basically cannonballed himself right through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and this is a small town, because it feels like a very small town.
Yes. It doesn't look like a... Now, my question is it a small town, or is the whole world full of small towns?
We have no idea.
I've got a feeling that there's no New York type city or metropolis type big city. Because why would they not be living in that? If they're the heroes of the world, I don't know.
Yeah. So that still ties to my idea that this is what's it called? What's my word for it? A dream by Chris. Because having the Argos headquarters right in the middle of this small town where terrorists are blowing up the DMV, like, this world doesn't feel real. So, So we'll see how that plays out, but that's where my theory is landing. But it's also very white supremacist world.
Well,
the undertones.
Yeah, the undertones. We don't know for
Someone
sure.
pointed out something to me that a lot of this person is reaching. A lot of the wallpapers look like swastikas.
Oh, okay. I didn't notice that.
Oh wow!
I didn't understand.
Not actual swastikas,
Yeah.
No,
but
but-
like the square,
Yeah,
that cross
yeah.
sign kind of
Yeah.
thing where it's revolving around itself. But if you look at it like a lot of the walls, a
Yeah,
lot of the
look at it
paintings
again.
look like that. Even his shirt itself has that pattern on it as well.
Really? I
Yeah.
didn't notice that.
Yeah. They also pointed out that when he asked, which was a very weird conversation dialogue if you think about it, when he asked about Kim Kardashian, and the brother went, who?
Yeah.
Like the fact that Chris is asking about a black people, and then that's the question he's asking about, and he doesn't think about it anymore. Like they just jump over it quickly. It's like maybe these are the early signs of how white supremacist
Well,
the world is going.
in fact, that ties in that if this world is a very conservative world, there's no way Kim Kardashian will be.
There's no way those will be popular, like
Yeah,
even from
yeah,
O.J. Simpson himself.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You know, so
There's all of that going on where it's very white supremacist, and then where it's very dreamlike and perfect for Chris to live in.
What do you think? What do you think?
I would like it if it was
This world,
both.
or has happened to this world to make it this way.
I would like if it was both. It's a dream by Chris that is very white supremacist because he's still secretly white.
no, I just think it's a world where racism and white supremacy won in America, and the history has carried on that way.
Yeah.
That's what I just see it. You know, it's
Or
just,
maybe he's still on a drug binge and he hasn't woken up.
well,
It's definitely in another world.
because remember, at the same time now in our world, they're preparing to attack.
What's that? What if that's all in his own imagination playing out?
Nah. I think there has to be a level of reality
So
to it.
then we're in Dallas. Is it that Dallas or Dynasty? Where in the shower he wakes up, it's all a dream. Territory.
Yeah, I wonder if his dad is controlling people, or there's some sort of mind control, or some sort of.
It doesn't feel like that.
Let me feel that way.
It doesn't feel. It feels like that's how the world is.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like that's.
How do you think
how
this
the
is going
world
to end for him?
Well,
badly?
so here's my issue. In the end of this episode, he's coming back from mid dimension into his literally walking through the door into Earth 1 house.
Yes.
And at the same time, the Argos in Earth 1 are attacking the house.
Again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, they've gone back. Oh, so
They brought in the
there's a funny part here where, so obviously after the Eagle demolition, Flo's been talking about, nobody told him that there's a superhero eagle, a meta eagle.
A superhero dog.
A meta
Better
dog.
ego.
He called it a meta dog because it still doesn't know. And everything, that's not. And I forgot that in the last episode, they shouted duck, as in, avoid.
Yeah.
I didn't assume they're saying the eagle is a duck. And he keeps on insisting, but it's a duck.
It was.
Yeah. So they got back now and they brought an eagle specialist.
A specialist, an eagle specialist.
Who's gonna deal with the eagle. And they brought back this guy, Judo Master. So the team,
Yeah.
Yes.
So he's on the raid. So you've got two. So the team's gone back with two extra people, basically, the Eagle Hunter and Judo Master. So then now they're gonna attack the house,
Yeah.
and he's gonna walk in. I'm guessing in the middle of the attack.
Okay. But so back to my original question now, how do you think this whole impersonating his brother thing is going to end?
I think it's going to end badly and that his dad's going to turn against him. He's going to find out the world is racist. But I think there's going to be a moment with his brother. Because I think the bond between him and his brother, the bond his brother had with the real brother, which he now is kind of like tapping into, I think that's going to be the third jerk. I think his brother's going to die.
He's going to kill his brother.
Yeah.
I suspect he's going to kill his brother.
He's going to kill his brother. He's going to kill his dad.
I have
He's probably going to kill Hancock again.
And that will wreck
I have a
him.
weird
I
feeling
think that will wreck him even more.
Yeah.
I have a weird feeling he's going to kill his brother. I have a feeling that he's going to fuck up Earth 2.
I'm not even sure Etu is going to survive.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I have a feeling something.
By the time it's done, that dimension door is going to
That dimension is going to I'm not sure that world is going to survive this. Yeah. But because I'm like they're calling it a multiverse, but I am not, and that is going to lead into the next movie that is coming out. But I am not sure James Gunn is ready to do multiverses yet. That's why I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think multiverses are going to happen. I know there are a few cameos that are expected to happen, some big cameos that are expected to happen this season.
Yeah.
I don't see it ending well for him. But at the same time, I understand why he's making these decisions. I wouldn't even call them decisions because decision means there is a bit of rationality.
No, he's making some decisions, but
But no, I would. There's no rationality to what he's doing. So he's doing it based on feelings. I understand that he's rudderless. He's sad. He's depressed.
Yeah, because I understand. So what's going to happen?
He's just still comedic.
She says
but
yes.
He's depressed.
You get together with her. Are you going to start living in that universe and leave your universe? There's big questions.
He's not thinking.
He's not thinking about. He's not thinking about. And I mean, if you put a gun to his head and asked him to pick now, he would pick that other universe.
Oh yeah. Oh, talk.
Well, that's not sustainable because at some point they're going to find out.
Yeah.
I mean, if it destroys the door to this universe and walks back there,
no, they'll find out. The thing is, it might be a situation where, we are tracking dimensional energy that doesn't belong to this dimension. There will be. I don't think he can keep it up indefinitely. There will be something that will. I don't know.
You know what? What do you think that team's going to go through that door?
Oh, with Flurry? No, they won't. I don't think so. Flurry is the wrong person to experience that universe. He's the wrong best person to experience that universe best. Like
wrong best person.
Yeah.
Like he's so wrong that it's going to be so hilarious when he experiences it. But for a story beat, I think it will probably be Adebayo. Adebayo will probably be the first black person in that other universe, not Flurry.
So how are they going to find their way?
Because
he's opening doors in there.
Well,
he opens the door, they come in at him, he runs back in, they follow him through the door.
Or maybe they find the trail of blood of Dollar-Chris. That leads that door. Or Eagle leads there. Anyways, yeah. I mean, I've always had the issue of how he's finding his way back and forth between that door, to be honest, but I've accepted that that's what they're doing in this show. I enjoyed this episode, to be honest. I think this was my favorite episode of the season so far.
But it was also very short. It was the shortest episode of the season.
Can we rate it then? Yeah, I think the episode durations vary.
Yeah,
it's not like
30 something.
It's more like 36. Yeah.
That's a big difference.
Yeah. I mean, I'll go my rating straight away. I'll give this a 3.5.
Fair.
Yeah.
Red?
I'll give it a 3.2.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
1.8. I'm not enjoying it.
That's fair.
No. That's yeah.
That's very fair. I get that.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's Peacemaker episode 3.
Yeah.
We are still watching. We are still on board. I mean, the red has almost fallen off the wagon yet, but we'll see how this.
I'll keep going.
Yeah.
I'll keep going. Just not with so much enthusiasm now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And guys, next episode we have 2 shows to talk about.
What other show?
Which show?
DMV.
Oh, okay.
But when does JV drop?
I think it's on the 17th. Oh no, so maybe we'll have
no, not yet.
Yeah, then it's in 2 weeks' time. Yeah,
2 weeks. That's why
we'll see it next week. Yeah.
What's today? The 8th. So that's till the 5th.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think it's next. Yeah, so it's not this. It's not this Wednesday. It's Wednesday after. Yeah.
Okay. So that's all for now, guys.
Right. Okay, guys. Thank you very much for listening, watching, and remember to rate, like, subscribe. And just geek out Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. We'll see you next week. Today, we'll say goodbyes.
Yeah. Goodbye, guys. We'll see you next week.
Red?
Yeah, I'll see you next week for sure. Most definitely. I'll see you guys next week.
Oh,
God.
that one.
Yeah, thanks again for listening, and I will see you later.